Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm back with two of the elements that I need to make for the May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. The details for that challenge video is in the description box down below, the link. And so I have to make 3 journal cards and they need to include stamping, flowers, and envelopes. If you saw the video where we picked the all the items, I had to pick from the little bowl what I was going to be using to make each of the elements. So we're going to start with the 3 tags, and I have gone ahead and I picked this stamp for my stamping, and I did already stamp it on one of my tags. I'm going to be making all 3 tags extremely similar, but I don't want to waste your time. So we're going to go ahead. It is already stamped, and so check it off. Stamping is done. So next I have these little tiny envelopes in my stash, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use one of those. This is going to be a really simple little one, and so we'll probably be able to also make the tabs, which I picked at the same time. I picked the items so I can just use the same items to make my 5 tabs. So stay tuned, we'll be doing that also. So I'm going to go ahead, and you know me, I like to put things on at an angle. I did leave this open up here at the top in case I do want to add a tag or something in there, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So while this is drying, I'm going to set that aside, and I have some postage stamps that I had made. And so I'm going to grab one of these, and I just want to make sure it's going to fit in here. It's going to be my little card that's going to be inside. And I do want to add one of my little rain people. So we'll get one with a green umbrella, and, well, heck, we'll get this one, and let's see, that goes in that direction. How about them? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put them on. I'll put one on each. So this is from the mini embellishment pages from the Rainy Days Ephemera kit, these little rain people. Now the postage stamps, those were made from Roses and Ledgers, and I actually did a special page so that these could be cut out, and the Patreons have that in their archives. So they want to go back and look and find those. Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I've got, that's mass making right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The stamps were out of my stash. I'm so glad to have brought those out. And so I think this is doing good. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add to the top a piece of the fabric that I'm using, and a piece of fabric that was in over here with the lace. It just randomly was in there, and I'm going to go ahead and add that. My tag that I'm using here is from my Cricut tag stash. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach that. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to be making 3 of these that are almost going to be identical. I'm going to go ahead and pull out 3 flowers, And I want to put these down. I'm going to use my fabric tack because it will dry fast, and I will have a little more control because of how it is a gel rather than a liquid, to get it to sit on this envelope, because I do want the couple of the petals to help the envelope to stay closed. Okay, so using two of the flowers. Okay, and then one of the flowers is going to sit on here, but I also have some of the quotes, and this being one of my favorites, I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. It says, "Rainy days on Mondays always get me down." The song came out when I was a kid. Me and my sister had that 45. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to this. And I'll just be doing the same thing. I'll be stamping, adding the top, adding the flowers and the quote to the other two. Okay, so that goes up. We can put, I'm going to put one with the red umbrella in here. Okay, so that goes in. This will get held by that. And then I'm going to come over here and I have, let's see, red umbrella, blue umbrella. I think we'll put the one with the blue umbrella right here. Okay, so we've made like a little cluster. I love it. On this tag. And we've used a digital. So this counts as one of my 12 items, 12 embellishments that have a digital on it. So then we can go ahead and maybe make something that's also going to go in here. Okay, so I'm going to put them in there. I think they look really cute. Okay, but there you go. That is tag number 1, and I'm going to do 2 more of those. And so let's move on to the tabs. So I need to put my items that I'm going to be using right over here in this little pile. Look, we can just go ahead and put these in so they don't get lost. So when I was picking my my items, at first I was just picking for one thing, and then I switched and started picking for I'm going to put their quotes in here also. Okay, so they don't get lost on the messy desk. They still might get lost. At the same time, I had picked 5 tabs. So again, we need flowers, we need envelopes, and we need stamping. So for this stamping, what I've done is I have taken a stamp from Tim Holtz, this ticket stamp. Okay, so I've taken that and stamped it, and I've cut out all the little tickets. So I have those ready. I just did that while I was watching a video. So I have those ready. So there's my stamping, my flowers, and my envelopes, and I need 5 tabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 going in this direction, and I'm going to do 2 that are in this direction. So they're going to be similar, but different. Okay, so I have some scraps of my fabric here. And for the 3 that are going to be horizontal. Okay, 3 horizontal. I'm going to go ahead and put down a piece of fabric on each of these. Okay, so they'll each have a piece of fabric. They're going to each get a piece of lace. Now this is the lace that it was gathered. Lace. So it's going to have this little bunch of lace. Okay. Okay, so they each have some lace. And then they are going to have one of these images. So I have this square image with the 2 kids with the like brownish colored. And this one got a lot of green umbrella. That one looks good. I think I might go around these 2, and so I'll be right back. So I thought I'd show you what I'm doing here. I'm cutting and pulling, okay, to kind of make it look more like it's ripped. So yeah, so we'll just come back. So I fussy cut around them, but I kind of ripped them at the same time. Okay, so I've got 3 that are alike. And then over here, I do want to be able to get into the envelope. And I have, you remember from earlier, we have some of this. It kept falling, so it did fall into stuff. I want to put this so some of it's on the inside. Okay, so like this, you see that? The reason is I don't want it to get caught coming in and out. We'll turn it over. Okay, so just like that. And okay. So again, just trying to use up my scraps too. That's the other thing, is I'm trying to use up my scraps. So this is the joint tape for like drywall, and I got it from Lowe's. Okay, and I'm using it a lot because I love it. Okay, so I don't know where the other piece fell to, because they fell. Okay, well, we'll do 2 of these, and the third one I will do later. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, and I have an envelope, and I still have to add my ticket, my stamping, and my flowers. Okay, but this is going to be a tab, and that tab for the envelope is going to be able to hang off the edge, and I think that that's going to be really cool. So I'm going to add fabric here, and that's going to give us a little fabric flip thing happening where this goes into the journal. Okay, so just right across the top of all those pieces. Then I'm going to come over, and I have some tags that eventually I will do, and they will be able to go in here. But for right now, we're going to just do this like this. So we'll have 3 of these, and I want to go ahead and give it a flower. Okay, so there's its flower. And it still needs a ticket. And I'm going to go across the top with the ticket. Okay, across the top with the ticket. Just like that. Okay, so this is going to be my tab. Like I said, this I will come in and I will cut them down because I don't want it to come out too far. Let's see. Give you an idea. Okay. So that will come in here. Okay. So that is 1 tab, and I'll be making 3 like that. Now 2 of them are going to have longer trails. Okay, because I had longer pieces of the fabric. And then now let's go ahead and we're going to make the horizontal ones. So let's put those. Okay. Okay, so the horizontal, they're going to go in this direction. They are also going to get a piece of the fabric. Okay, and the fabric is going to be behind them. Okay, so let's go ahead, and you see I'm trying to keep the fabric frayed because I love the way frayed fabric looks. Again, mass making, just line them up. And so I'll have a total of 5 tabs when I'm finished. Okay, so this one is going to go like this with my opening right here and just a little bit of the blue on this side. And we'll go ahead and I am going to add glue, fabric tack, just on the edge of this because I'm not ready to put this in the journal yet. And I want to be able to it still might need to turn into something besides just the tab hanging off the side. Okay, so I have the tab. Could put this on so that it goes over the page like that, but I don't like the fact that that's on that side. But it still could be how this fits into a journal. It could go like that over a page. Okay, so say this is a page, which it is, and this could go like this. Okay, and then you'd have this on this side, and then you could maybe just bring in, you know, one of these on this side to cover it up. But I'm primarily working on this side. Okay, so let's go ahead. We've got a little bit of glue here. Let's add that down the edge. Okay, line it up over to the side, a little bit of fringe coming off, and that's how I'm going to do that. Okay, now I have the piece that I cut off when I cut the lace to be flat, and I'm going to add that over here. Okay, and so I wish my other fabric tack would come out, because it comes out thinner, but that ain't happening. We're going to go ahead and put them both down. Mass making, right? Mass making, okay? And then choose which side you want to go. This will be where it will hang off the edge. And where'd the other one go? Okay, this. Okay, so far I have the envelope. Okay, so if this was in an actual journal, again, this is what you're going to see off the edge. Okay, and so we have these fun tickets that we can go ahead and add in, because that can also come off the edge. And then we want to add a flower. Okay, so we'll have our stamping, which is the ticket, our little envelope there, and a flower. Okay, this one says Princess Theater. Okay, I want it to go in a little bit. I don't want it to stick out too much. Okay, and then let's go with the purple one. So we're going to have a variety of flowers. Okay, so what you're going to have, whoa, stay. And we'll cut this. And we'll cut this. And I'll do the same thing. I'll add the white dots here. So okay. And I want it to go down under there because that just makes it easier to get it in and out. Okay, pull this down. It's easier to see from this side. I knew that. Okay. And that's just covering up where the gummy is for closing the envelope. So if your envelope gets damp or whatever, but it also is kind of cool to have the texture. Okay, so say in your journal you have these two, okay, and then you have that you can see from the outside, and you can see this one from the outside, and maybe you can see this one from the outside. These are both going to be up high. This one will be down lower. Okay, so okay, giving you 5 tabs. 5 tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other 2. These ones have the envelope, flower, and stamping. Very simple. These ones are ready to go on in this, like this, or I can glue them down. If I want to continue, maybe adding, I don't know if I can find that. Yeah, so maybe if this was going to be added along with the clusters that I made, and this could go down, and then this could all be a pocket. So so we'll see. Now I do need to add my I forgot to add my yeah, this is going to get added to these. I am sorry. I totally forgot that I wanted to add some digitals to those. That way the whole group of 5 counts that I use digitals, and I get to count off another one of my 12. I'm trying to get them all 12 taken care of. Remember, you have to, of your 25 embellishments that you choose to make from the list, and there's a list of 31. You can make all 31 if you want to. Out of the 25, 12 of them need to have a Dear Julie Julie digital that you use. Okay, so there you go. I love it. So yeah, so 3 tags, journal cards. I made tags, journal tags. Okay, and they have an envelope, flowers, and stamping. And they are ready for journaling. I think I probably should add some lines to the back because it is a journal card. So I will do that as well before I finish them. But I love the way these turned out. I'm loving using this digital. I think it is so much fun. So again, in these tall ones, we can go ahead and they will also get a tag that goes with them. And I think they're going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, so let me make those. The digitals are available in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie, soon to be Dear Julie Julie. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Find something to celebrate every day. Bye. Bye-bye.